Hey, what's up, family? Yo, this one here, I'm gonna touch on everyday, unfortunate, reality type of stuff that y'all know y'all can identify with. So therefore, I'm gonna title this one here, 5 simple words. Blame it on the man. You know what I'm talking about. I don't care what it is, what's the circumstances. Something goes bad, something gets missing, something goes really unfortunate. Guess what society has made it comfortable to say and to follow through with is blame it on the man. No matter what the circumstances, just blame it on the man. You know what I'm saying? Even when the little kid was little, him and little boy, little girl, something goes wrong, guess what? Little boy gotta take the blame. You know, or either the parent will say to the boy, "You supposed to be watching her, that's your sister." What? You get what I'm saying? So let's paint the picture. Let's take the average couple. Let's say rent is not being paid, right? Let's say you're going through an eviction, right? You know what society, you know what the neighbors, you know what everybody say about that couple when the rent ain't getting paid? Oh man, he let them get evicted out of their house. Man, that guy ain't no good. Right away, totally excluding the woman. Because why? Society has always said, just blame it on the man. It's always his fault. You know, so as always, you know I love to give y'all a word of the day because I want to broaden your vocabulary. Everybody should be learning something new every day and broaden your vocabulary when you are in a conversation with someone. You know, you want to sound professional, you want to sound mature. So exclude, that's going to be the word of the day. You may have heard it before or not. It simply means to deny, to keep out, to leave out, to bar someone or something from something. So that's why I say a lot of times they exclude the woman. Oh, they leave her out, but they put all the blame on the man. Blame it on the man. Y'all getting evicted? Guess what? It's the man's fault. Oh, the woman gets totally excluded from her duties and her responsibilities, but all the blame is the man. Look at that. Look at the person when they get their house foreclosed. Sorry, I've known couples to actually get foreclosed out their homes. A husband and wife actually lose their home. And you know what society, their neighbors and everybody, their co-workers and everybody say, dang man, that guy let them lose their house. Damn man, he's a bum. See, right away. This is how society has made it so comfortable to exclude the woman from any responsibilities, but put all the blame on the man. As AKA, title of the video, blame it on the man. Watch this. I'm gonna keep going with this because y'all know what I'm talking about. It could be a domestic dispute. Whereas the man could call the cops, have the cops come over to the house. You know when the cops come, right away, they're very aggressive with the man. They exclude the woman from any responsibility, once again, blame it on the man. And even if they can't have a valid reason to blame the man, or they see the man not even at fault, nor dare even come down to say to the man, got the nerve to say, well, sir, could you just leave the house for tonight and let her stay here? See, once again, excluding a woman from any responsibility or guilt of anything, but they telling the man, could you just leave the house? Let's keep going, because we could go all day with this, but I want to hit you with some pinpoint examples. Let's take a woman. I remember one time I was in a grocery store many years ago, and as I'm walking through the aisles, it was a very fair-skinned woman, you know, like my wife complexion, so to speak, just happened to cross past me as I'm walking down the aisle. And yo, she had a very obvious black eye. I mean, her eye was bloodshot red and her eye around was all black. And you know, first thing crosses my mind was, wow, that's it. Because I don't get caught up in that nonsense of, man, her man must have did that. But here's the crazy thing that pissed me off even more. As I continued to walk, I heard another couple at the end of the aisle running their mouth about this woman that y'all don't know nothing about. And you know the type of stuff they were saying? Oh my gosh, glorious. Did you see that lady's eye? Oh my gosh, her man should be locked up. Now, how the hell you know her man did that? See, right away, they started making accusations, totally excluding this woman for what may have happened. You don't know what happened, but right away they put the guilt on, AKA, the title of the video, blame the man, blame it on the man. And it pissed me off, like, look at you mouthing off gossiping ass women, like our other video called Gossip and Gossipers. But anyway, let me explain that bruise on her eye and her bloodshot eye for these idiot women that said, oh, her man should be locked up. How do y'all know that? Check this out. For all them silly women and every other person in society, for all y'all know, that woman is an athlete and she plays ball. She might have been playing basketball like my daughter, went up to get a rebound, another girl coming down and boom, hit it in the elbow. That's how she got the eye. That girl might be an MMA, UFC fighter, where in sparring, she got hit in the eye. In an actual real fight, she got hit in the eye. She might have even been in a car accident and the airbag, don't believe me when I tell you, that airbag ain't something light. When that airbag actually hit you, it saved your life, but it could cause damage too. See, so for all y'all know, that's how she got that bruise. But y'all so quick to see the bruise on a woman, and right away, y'all just assume, yo, her man needs to be locked up. He did her like that. Let me give you one small one. Watch this. I'm gonna give you one real little example of that woman's eye, possibility of that woman's eye. You know how she could have got that? No. Now this is for any and all parents out there. That y'all know this one here, but especially for women. For all y'all know how she got that bruise? Her little 9-month, 1-year-old son or daughter. Yes, her 9-month or 1-year-old baby gave her that bruise. Know how? Because any man and woman know. Because I remember having to my wife plenty of times. A man would come home from work, right? And let's say his wife is with the baby all day. He'd come home on one day, guess what? He'd see a big bruise on his wife's arm, and it's a bite mark. He'd be like, babe, how the hell did you get that bite mark? And she'd be like, yo, the baby got his teeth today, and he bit me. The baby bit me. He'd be like, how you let the baby bruise you like that? But it happens. I've seen it even where a woman had a big red eye, like that woman in the grocery store, and black eye after days later, bruised. And guess what? They say the man come home from work again and be like, oh my God, babe, what the heck happened to your eye? And the woman, the wife would say, babe, we was playing and I had the baby, and I guess I turned to the side and they had their finger and they poked me in the eye. The little baby poked me, my son poked me in my eye, and it turned my eye all red. That's how she got the black eye. Every parent out there know what I'm talking about. Or how about the time you pick the baby up on another day he come home, and now she got a bruise on her head, and you be like, we was playing, me and the baby was playing, he got so excited, and he head butted me. Little babies do this, or they hit you with them hard shoes. Remember them hard shoes? Little baby kick you with that jump, right? This happens.
Yes, I'm sorry, but that's exactly what happened to me. Remember I used to babysit that little girl?
I remember I used to come home and I used to be like,
she was an angel. Yeah, because the baby used to be so excited, and it actually, yeah.
I used to say to my wife every day, how is you letting this little baby beat you up?
But yeah, she definitely did damages, but it was innocently.
And I've talked to many women that those same things happen. The little baby kicked them. The little baby poked them in the eye. The little baby bit them. Mm-hmm. But guess what? Society, when they see a woman with these bruises, right away they say, the man must have did it. How do y'all know? You don't know.
Oh my God, you know what's really crazy, Papito, that you say that? Because remember when I fell, I actually fell and hit the,
Let me tell y'all what my wife talking about. She had fell one day, and unfortunately she tripped and she had fell and it had hit her mouth. And so she had a loose tooth. So we went to a whole different dentist in a whole different town because she was thinking about getting implants at the time. And when the new dentist was testing her tooth and she realized the damage that she had, she said, oh, this is trauma damage. Now I'm in there with my wife. Do you know as the new dentist, this little dentist lady, she was testing her, she asked my wife at the same time, discreetly looking over at me while she asked her. She was like this, she's like, oh my gosh, this is trauma on your tooth. She go, wow, how did you do this? Looking at me while she's asking my wife.
Yeah, exactly.
The heck is you talking about? So since she did that, I was being sarcastic about it. I said, yeah. I said, something like this. I don't remember the exact thing, but I know I made a joke about it. I said, oh yeah, that happened to be one of the times I told my wife I wanted string beans and she decided to make sweet peas and I had to bust her up, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how to listen. And the dentist was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, come on. I said, no, she tripped and fell. I said, I don't believe that you would believe that so easily. I'm just joking. She's like, oh, wow. Oh, that's so funny. A little phony laugh. You know what I'm saying? But once again, you see how society has made it so comfortable and easy to just blame it on the man. Mm-hmm. Look at the average couple in a relationship. Boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, husband, wife. What is the most common thing when they break up, right? What is the most common thing women love to exclude? Remember, to leave out, to deny, bar yourself. You ain't gonna be involved with it. Women love to say, when their family and friends say, yo, why y'all break up? They love to exclude themselves of any responsibility. And then society accepts it. You know the most common thing that they tell everybody why they broke up? Oh, he cheated on me. What? So you're telling me, y'all got 2, 3 kids together, whatever the case, right? And you was willing to throw away your family because you said he cheated on you. Let me ask you this. How you know he cheated on you? Did you catch him? No, a guy from his job told me that. What? Wait a minute, so you let a beta male punk tell you that your man was cheating and you believe this other dude, blame it on the man, and you threw away your family on some gossip. Let me tell you something. Just like this video I watched a while ago, like the guy said, your man obviously respect you enough not to be sloppy, to have it in your face that you never knew about it. Now, some beta male happen to tell you this, that's a shame on you. Because think about it, it's just what I just said. If he's smart enough not to be sloppy and have it all in your face, that means he has respect for you to some degree. I ain't saying what he did is right, but what I am saying is he got respect for you. Because you got some jokers out here, women and men, have it all in your face, don't give a damn about you. You see what I'm saying? But, as I said, we could go down this rabbit hole with so many examples of how society, I don't care what the circumstances, you could be getting your car repoed. It happens to people, unfortunately. Never happened to me, but still, if your car get repoed, know what most of society say? Dang, man, he let his wife's car get repoed. Dang, man, this guy's a bum. See, right away, especially the women that say that, right away, blame it on the man. Mm. This is a big burden that men have to carry at times. You know what I'm saying? Where we like, look how society just blame us for everything. Anything go wrong in the house, anything don't get fixed, anything get broken in a relationship or anything, blame it on the man. But women get excluded from any responsibility. Yo, I'm gonna end it with that, but what I will say, in closing, know what you're talking about before you pass judgment on somebody. Because like I said, with the lady with the black eye, little baby blacked her eye, but you're so quick to blame it on the man. So don't be so quick to run your mouth about actual things you don't even know about. And don't always be so quick to blame everything on the man. Because like I said many times in other of my videos, such as Men Are Not Expendable video, it's a heavy burden that we have to carry as men, knowing that we got to get the blame all the time. Matter of fact, before I go, I'm going to give you one more. I remember when my oldest daughter was real little, she had got a bruise. She had got a real bad bruise when she fell. And, every morning, we'd wash it, we'd clean it, me and my wife, and we'd put some ointment on it. But obviously, when we wash it and put ointment on it, obviously it would burn her and she'd be screaming, ah. I remember one day we took her to the babysitter, and the babysitter had seen the bruise, and she said, oh my gosh, this my daughter was only about 1. So she said to my daughter, she said, oh my gosh, how did that happen? You know what my daughter said? Because that morning, I was the one that washed her arm, and I was the one that put the ointment on, and I was the one that put the bandage on. So when the babysitter asked my daughter, oh my gosh, how did that happen? You know what my daughter said? My daddy did it. My daddy did it. But what my daughter was talking about was my daddy washed it and he cleaned it and he bandaged it. That's what she was saying. But the babysitter lady right away took it like, oh my God. Because she hadn't talked to my wife later. She said, your daughter told me that that she had a bruise and, I don't want to get in your business, but she was saying her father did that? And me and my wife laughed. She's like, no, my daughter fell and scraped her arm. My husband was the one that cleaned it that day. If you asked her that tomorrow, I'm going to be the one to clean it, meaning my wife. She's going to say, my mommy did it, meaning she's the one that cleaned it. You know what I'm saying? But see, it's so easy to accept the man did it. He's to blame. Blame it on the man. Get your facts right before you always blaming something on the man and putting such a heavy burden on the man. Peace.